Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen and I'm a member at Rich Hill. In today's thought for the day, we continue to think about thankfulness. There's the old chorus that says, count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. We all know the chorus, we sometimes sing it, but the question is, how often do you remember to do what the chorus suggests? This chorus is about us being grateful to God for all He's done for us and continues to do in our lives every day and all the time. This is reflected in the opening words of Psalm 9 verses 1 to 2. I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell of all your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing the praises of your name, O Most High. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song. You may have heard someone say that they'll be eternally grateful to someone else for some particular reason. It's an expression of huge gratitude, usually for something major and specific. Being eternally grateful to God is something we all know we ought to be, deeply, continually, ongoingly, for blessings large and small. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 15 is giving thanks for Jesus and what he has done for us. And for that we must especially be eternally grateful to God. What the psalmist writes in Psalm 9 about giving thanks to the Lord with all our hearts is being eternally grateful for all the other blessings that we can name, just as the chorus says. The only problem is that being eternally grateful is quite a lot more difficult than it sounds. This last while has been particularly busy for Jackie and I with work due to the knock-on effect of the COVID lockdown on the construction industry. This busy time has been compounded all the more with Matthew's wedding and with us working weekends at his house to try and make it livable after a complete refurbishment. So all the arrangements were in place for the wedding on Easter Saturday, then unfortunately it was cancelled due to COVID. The uncertainty as to when the wedding would actually happen was sending Matthew's bride Jenna's stress levels through the roof, and everyone else's as well. Jenna and Matthew eventually got a date from the hotel of the 20th of April next year. After the recent relaxation of the restrictions, they had decided with Jenna's minister to go ahead with the marriage, and it took place last Thursday with only 11 official guests present. That was the bridal party and immediate family, and also a couple of dozen others who joined us at the church. We had a small hotel reception afterwards, and to be honest, the day was so perfect and really wouldn't have been any better even with a big crowd. They are also going to go ahead with an evening reception in April of next year so the extended family and friends can celebrate with them. So they're actually going to end up with 2 big days. When Clive contacted me about this reflection, it was the night before the wedding. I was up to my eyes with work and some of the wedding arrangements were going wrong, but that's a story for another day. We chatted through things, and the more we talked, the more I realised that in all the busyness of the last while, we have been so blessed as a family and have a lot to thank God for. The wedding day then confirmed this. And then just to crown things off, after all the recent stress, Jackie and I, we celebrated our 30th wedding anniversary on Monday past there. So we all lead busy lives nowadays, and we all have our own daily schedules. It's very easy to think about what we have to do rather than take time out and be thankful for what God has done for us. We can try, but usually find ourselves falling short and failing. So maybe the answer is in that word schedule. Daniel was a very busy, high-ranking official and administrator in the Babylonian Empire, but no matter what, his loyalty to God meant that he put God first in his daily life. 3 times a day, within the schedule of every day, Daniel set aside a time for prayer, a time to praise and worship God, a time to give thanks to God for his goodness and blessings, a time to admit to sin and ask for forgiveness, a time to seek the Lord for the needs of each day. It was his faith in God and the discipline of his scheduled times of prayer that kept him close to God. Perhaps Daniel even counted his blessings and kept a list of his many reasons to be thankful. And maybe this is something we should do too, and then express our gratitude and thankfulness to God. The course, the Bible verse, the story of Daniel, and the things that happen in our daily lives all remind us to make a point of being thankful to God and express our gratitude to him. Let us make sure we do whatever it takes to let God know what a thankful people we are. Thanks for listening, everybody, and have a great day.